Hey guys, how are you? My name is Lisa. I'm the Self-Mastery Princess. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome. If this is your second time, welcome back. Give me a hug. Hey guys, today has been a day. Do you hear me? A day, but I had to come on and make a quick video. I have my tea. I just had to get me some energy really fast. How are you guys? Happy Thursday, TGIT. I hope this day was wonderful. I hope this day was great. I hope that you all were very successful today. And we're going to get into a very, very juicy, important topic. Let's drop this inferiority complex, okay? I have really thought about this, and this is something that's been on my heart. A lot of the time, we like to think other people are better than us, other races are better than us, other things are better than us. Like, drop it. One thing I always live by, one of my core beliefs, I'm not better than anybody and nobody is better than me. This is going to be very important on your journey to changing your mind and self-mastery, because you got to stop thinking that you're not worthy of certain things. This is going to be huge, especially as you're calling in more money into your life, the relationship of your dream into your life, different opportunities. You got to know you are not better than anybody and nobody is better than you. Okay? So when you walk out the house, you walk out with your head up high. You have self-confidence. Stop thinking that a certain group of people or persons is better than you because they have more money than you at the time, or they're from a different race, or whatever the case may be. No. You are just as capable. You have all the gifts. You have everything that you need. But so many times we think that other people have a secret idea. Here, news flash, nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody has an idea of what they're doing. And even if they do, take it with a grain of salt, because that's their blueprint. That's their life. So you can observe, and I'm all about, you guys know I love to learn, getting guidance, and I have mentors and teachers and elders and all of those things. But you got to also understand that you got your own energetic blueprint. You have your own path. The way you do what you do, how you do it, it's going to be unique and precise to you. You can learn from other people. You can look at how they went, but you have to also understand that you have intuition. Ladies, your intuition is unmatched. It's like, you know what's good for you. You know what moves you need to be making. You know who's right for you. You have the keys. You have it. So even as you listen to me, I want to empower you to make your own decisions. Look at my life and say, I like that, I don't like that, and see what resonates and chew out what does not. But so many times we'll see people online, with a subscriber, 1 million subscribers, 1 million Instagram followers, and we'll think that we'll almost look at them like a demigod. And that's where you got the mistake. You have your own direct connection to God. You can get on your knees, you can pray, He's available, He'll talk to you. You don't need to idolize a set of persons or people for answer. Nobody has the answers. Nobody has the answers. Everybody is literally doing the best they can with the information that they have. Now, I'm not saying don't get knowledge. I'm not saying don't get perspectives, but learn how to make your own decisions. Learn how to stop having this complex where when you walk into a room, you feel small or you feel like people are better than you. This is something I went through on my journey. I used to have this whole nonsense story that this person was better, this person had more connections, I need to learn. Like, I went through that whole thing, and when I started to realize that it was me, okay, I was the one with the personality, I was the one doing everything, executing, making the deals, making things happen, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm sitting here watching this person thinking that everything that they do is so much better than what I do. But when I look back at it, it's like I'm the one that's doing all the work. I remember my first big event, okay? Huge event. I'm just getting out there as an event planner. This is like a huge conference in Houston. I'm working with these international people. They're not based here. They're based in South Africa. I'm the one on the ground, getting the quotations, getting the hotels, booking the guest list, registration, everything. And then when they get here, they don't even do anything, and I got grossly underpaid. And that was such a great learning lesson for me, because here I am. I was under the impression, I was so happy that these people were choosing to work with me, not even realizing the value that I bring. That's the issue of an inferiority complex. Having an inferiority complex, it really leaves a lot of money on the table. It leaves the wrong relationships on the table, because you could be the person bringing all of the sauce, the juice, and the squeeze, and because you don't know it, other people are going to take advantage of you. They are going to take everything that they can take from you and just keep getting the perks because you don't know. And it's not, can you blame them? That's human nature. So you got to know, I'm not, say it with me, I'm not better than anybody else, and nobody else is better than me. And to go another layer into this, you have to understand the value that you bring. You need to know, you need to get very clear on what value you bring into situations. And you need to understand that and have that in the back of your head. Because a lot of the time we'll want to make ourselves small, and not even realizing the maximum value that you're bringing into that situation, not even asking for what it is you're supposed to be asking for. How many times do we do that even on a job? You have the skill set, they offer you the job, you know that your skill set, you should be getting an extra $30,000 for the position, but you're just so excited that this company wants to work with you. They should be happy you showed up. When I go on job interviews, it's a conversation. Yes, good job. You guys have sense, okay? I'm here. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. It's a dialogue. And a lot of the time people say, oh, be humble, be humble. Humility does not mean making yourself small. Humility does not mean when you go into a room, you are not going to show up and be seen in the best way that you can be because you want to be quote unquote humble. You need to have self-confidence. If you're showing up in a job interview like you don't know why they picked you, you're so, desperate, you're so like not communicating your worth, that's gonna read. So do you think if that company, if you know in your heart that position's supposed to be paying you 6 figures and they offer you 50,000, and because you're just so antsy for that job, do you think that if they offer you that and you don't say anything that they're gonna change? No, they're gonna hire you. So let's stop with this inferiority complex. Embrace who you are. Embrace the good things about you. Stop worrying about everybody has insecurities. Nobody's perfect. And people go to the bathroom just like me and you. So the next time you're going into your next job interview, your next event, your relationship even, understand the value that you bring, and understand that you don't need to look up to anybody in such a way where you're not making accurate decisions for yourself. You know what works best for you. And it's okay, again, to get guidance, to get information, to get knowledge, but you need to have a filter system, and you need to put your hand on your heart and say, does this feel good to me? Is this something I should be doing? And if it don't sit right, it don't sit right. But so many times you want to go to people. I went through this whole thing where you're like asking people permission. They don't know. They don't even know their own life. And even the people who you're getting information for, make sure that they're 10 levels ahead of you. Make sure that they are making 10 times as much money than you. Make sure that they are people who are so far ahead of you that you can actually take what they're saying. We're so quick to see something shiny on Instagram, see somebody in a G-Wagon, see somebody with a couple 100,000 followers and think that they just have it figured out. Car is leased. Followers are bought. Sense gone. You have the sense. Common sense is not so common. Small things. If you're going into something, you have Google at your fingertips. Fact check it, even if it's something you want to do. But there's no need to walk around with this complex thinking this one is better, that one is better than you, you can't speak, this and that. No, we are all beautiful people. We are all equal. And I'm not saying to be arrogant, but what I am saying is that you need to have a strong self-concept, and you need to walk into places and know who you are, and know that you are going to be the person who are going to navigate your life the best. You can get guidance, you can get inspired, but ultimately you have the answers. Anybody that's promising you things outside of you, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be very careful. I'm here to tell you that what's for you is going to be for you. What you need to do will come to you. But you don't need to be walking around thinking this is better, that is better. I'm telling you, that was a nasty thing I got caught up in. And once I let that go, see how I started making all better decisions, and my life just continues to get better and better. So this is just a PSA. I